right. Shalom, shalom, Akim. First and foremost, all honors, glories, and praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect Akim across the globe that are doing the work in truth and in sincerity and in charity. Right, and salutations to the few sincere Aqua that are watching, listening, and learning. Alright, this is Daniel Alaba here from the Great Millstone Chicago camp.
This is the brother Batakallah.
Alright, and Yahweh Tazaj coming back at you brothers with another edifying video. Today's lesson of the day, man, is going to go into, fighting that good fight of faith, man, because, this truth, man, being in this truth, man, is a fight. Alright, we're in the battlefield, man. We're on enemy's ground, man. We're in captivity, man. Alright, fighting for our lives, man. Fighting for our salvation, man. Alright, and hey, the fight don't end until we get inside them chariots, man, and we're looking down and seeing America, being burnt up, man. But yeah, man, we fight demons, Satan, and you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis, man. They're 2/3 of our own people, man, that are against us, man. Alright, these heathens. Alright, especially Esau, Edom. Alright, the Caucasian race of people. Alright, and hey, our biggest enemy, man, in this truth, man, is yourself, man.
That's right.
Right? But without further ado, maybe you get that first scripture.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 12. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life.
And yeah, man, fight that good fight of faith, man. You gotta know what you're fighting for, man. For eternity, for life, man. For righteousness, man. All right, fighting for your people, man. All right. Look at the condition of our people, man. That we're in a fucked up condition, man.
That's right.
Hey, fighting for our people, fighting for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua, fighting for your salvation, man. And hey, man, fighting, and if Lord we overcome, man, we're gonna get eternal life, man. Hey, we're gonna be kings, man. We're gonna be rulers, man. We're gonna be written in the book of life, man. And that's one thing, Lord willing, that's one thing I hope for, man. All of us brothers being written in the book of life, man. Hey, this is the story of Batakala, the story of Apostle Tahar, man. The story, Elder Zaquan Malcolm,
That's right.
It's one thing, hey, that's mighty, man. We're gonna be remembered, man.
That's right, Lord.
We're gonna be a book of of us in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
And go ahead.
And and it says real quick here before I keep reading. It says lay hold on eternal life, meaning that it's actually going to be some actions that got to come for you to get this. It's not just I woke up today and I'm in the book of life today. Of course it's all preordained, but it's still work that got to be done to get there. This is not a passive activity or a passive action. You know what I'm saying? And just like in the fights, you don't step in the ring with somebody and just stand there and win. You know what I'm saying? If you just stand there, you're not gonna win. You really got to work. But I'm gonna continue, and I'm gonna start at the top. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 12. Fight the good fight of faith, lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses.
Yeah, man, the Lord called us into this, man, and he chose us out the world, about all our family members, about all the friends that we had in the world, man. He chose us, man. He called us into this, man,
right.
And this is a gift, man, being able to, understand the prophecies, man, being able to hear the prophecies, see the vision, man. It's a gift, man, because you try to tell the average nigga in the world about the chariots, man. There's angels inside of them. They look at you upside down, man.
That's
They're blinded, man.
That's right.
But yeah, man, and this is the best profession, man.
That's right.
Being able to foretell the future, man. Tell these people what's about to happen, man. Hey, working for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua, this is the best profession, man.
That's right.
The best skill out there, man. And it's only a gift from the Lord, man.
That's right. And like the brother said, this is not for everybody. This is something that the Lord got to choose you with, and Lord willing, we endure to the end and prove that we have been chosen. But you try to tell this to somebody that's in the world. We was on the line on Saturday, and the elder Uriah was trying to lace one of these young cats' boots that was walking down the street, and he talked to him for about 3 or 4 minutes, and out of nowhere, no insults were given, no raise of the voice, nothing. This kid just broke off into a sprint and ran away around the corner for no reason, unprovoked. But the scriptures say that the wicked flee when no man pursueth. Right. And we don't know. Maybe that those words will weigh heavy on his heart, and he, the Lord might have something to do with him. But if not, that the Lord wasn't dealing, and He sent them away. It wasn't for him to hear that, you know. And this is a younger young man, you know. He was probably about 13 years old, lost in the sauce, and outside really when he's not supposed to be outside by himself, no type of guidance or nothing. But see, when the Lord don't intend for you to receive something, whether it be forever or just for at that moment, there's nothing that anybody can do about that, man. So it's really, like the brother said, it's a heavy blessing to be able to be in this thing. And I mean, look, when I came into the truth, I just got an autoplay video played, and it was somebody speaking about the Lord. Now, it wasn't somebody from GMS, you know. He gave double honors, which ended up leading me to find the truth, the 100% truth. But you know, it was an autoplay video, man. It's not nothing that we do to control it. I didn't go on the internet looking this up. You know what I'm saying? It just happened, and you know, Lord willing, I can endure to the end. Salakia, bro. Let me get this next one. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Let me see. I'm gonna start up at 2. Salakia. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach.
And hey, man, you know, hey, we are soldiers in this thing, man. You know, and hey, we gotta endure hardness, man. And
right.
You know, being in this truth, you know, you're gonna go through some shit, man. You know, every brother has their own testimonies of the things they're going through.
That's right.
And you gotta overcome, man. You know, hey, your women might leave you. She might take your kids, man. It's an obstacle you gotta overcome, man. You know.
That's right.
All right, hey, the people are gonna hate you. Your family members are gonna look at you upside down. It's something you gotta overcome, man. All right, these demons are gonna come and attack you, man. It's something you gotta overcome, and you cut them demons with the scriptures, man.
That's right.
So hey, we gotta endure, man. Hardness is a good soldier for Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. We're soldiers in this thing, man. In the book of Exodus, 15:3 says Yahweh is a man of war.
That's
Yahweh
right.
is his name, man. Hey, man. So the Lord is a man of war, man. We're warriors in this thing.
That's
man.
right.
You know, hey, you know, you come into this truth, man. You best believe you gonna fight, man. You gotta fight, man.
That's right.
That's the only way to salvation is fight, man. You know, we gotta keep your hands up and fight back, man. You know,
that's right.
You might get a right hand, a couple blows, man, but suck it up, man, and keep fighting, man.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, man, hey, you know, for brothers that have ever been in a fight, man, fight ain't easy, man.
Yeah, and you're gonna get hit. Ain't no such thing as a fight where you get into the fight and you don't get hit, man. The best defensive fighters still take shots. That's a part of the game. You're not finna get in there and go get unscathed. Salakia, bro.
No, you good, brother. You good.
And then I just want to bring a quick one out because, you know, the brother had mentioned that, you know, you're gonna deal with things. You know, your woman might leave you. You might lose a job, etc., etc. But you, like the lesson say, you gotta have faith. And you gotta believe that that's for your betterment. You can't have a woe is me spirit and think that if you really sincerely believe that the Lord is dealing with you, you can't have a mindset of being sour or thinking that the Lord trying to set you back when you're going through trials and tribulations. You got to have faith and believe that it's for your betterment and you're going to be better because this happened. Matthew, this is the book of Matthew chapter 17 and verse 20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. But like at the beginning of the verse, it says that they had a problem due to unbelief. Things weren't going their way, and they thought that it was going to end up in a bad case. And you can't actively progress and be diligent and really be working sincerely when you thinking that, well, I'm doing this for nothing anyway, something bad is going to happen anyway, I'm gonna lose anyway. You're not going to do it to the best of your ability if you thinking like that. You really got to be in this thing and really know. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't speak for this brother, but you know, and I know he knows, but you know, I don't like to speak for other people. He'll tell you himself right now. I know that this place ain't gonna last. I know that this place is gonna get nuked, and I know that the Lord is gonna come back and He's gonna deliver a certain amount of people. And Lord willing, me and this brother and everybody else that's working in truth and sincerity can be of that number. But one thing that I am not going to make any mistake on is doubting the fact that what the Lord said is not true, man.
And how it says, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, You know, I was at the herb store not too long ago, and I was looking at the mustard seeds, man. They're tiny, man.
That's right.
And you know, I never seen a mustard tree in my life, but you know, you Google, look up the picture, man. Those things are big. Those trees are
they grow
huge.
large. They grow large. It's a mighty plant.
So yeah, man. You know, it starts out small, man. Just like, you know, when you do boxing or any sports, man. You know, you learn the basics, man.
That's
you
right.
know, you do the footwork. You learn how to, learn how to put, tie the hand wraps. Learn how to shadow box, get yourself in shape. You know, learn the footwork, the basic combos, a jab, right hand, and a hook.
That's right.
And from there you go, man.
That's right.
From there you go. You get them amateur fights. You know, you might lose a couple of them, but once you get the hang of it, keep going. You know, you're gonna master it, and before you know it, you're a pro, man.
That's
Same
right.
thing with jiu-jitsu, man. You know.
That's right.
You know, you start out as a white belt.
That's
you
right.
learn the basics. From there, you get your first stripe, second stripe, and going on to the next belt, man. You're not gonna start out as a black belt, red belt.
Absolutely not.
You know, you start from the basics, man. You start from, you know what I'm saying?
And that's in all walks of life. There's no such thing. If somebody told you that the first day they stepped into any endeavor and they automatically was the man and they was the best at this from just stepping in there day one, that's a lie, man. You, even if you got certain talents or certain gifts to excel at certain things, it's other people that's talented as well. You're not the only person that's talented. You got to hone and work on that to get better.
And hey, I see it all the time, man, when new brothers come into the faith, man. You know, they don't know much, man. They might just know 2 scriptures, that's it, man. And they start off that, you know, little by little, you know, they learn this breakdown, that breakdown.
That's right.
You know, you know what I'm saying? And
that's
hey,
right.
man, they're growing, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know,
and can combat the utmost minds in this on this earth. There's brothers that ain't never graduated high school, that have been to the joint, don't really have no type of formal education at all, and these brothers know more about history and everything that's important in this world more than the highest studied individual. Because all these people that are in the world, man, they're fools, man. They're drones. They on autopilot. Whatever Esau tell them, that's what the truth is. They don't really know anything. They just they remembered a bunch of bullshit and they got a piece of paper for it. But they don't know nothing. If you ask these people who was the original inhabitants of Europe during the Dark Ages, they're going to tell you that Edomites was. And that's not true. They don't know nothing.
Yep.
If you ask these people who the real Israelites are, they're going to tell you that it's the small hats, the 1948ers. They don't know. You ask them who they are as a nation.
They don't know.
They don't, oh, I'm a white person or I'm an Asian person. They don't know how to, I'm black. They don't know who they are. They don't have no real information, man. But the Lord raises up those that are in a lower state to show his power. And that's how brothers, like he said, a brother might know 1 or 2 things and will elevate to another level. Not saying that it's not brothers that ain't been to college or anything like that. It's brothers that have done that too. But the point is that the Lord is really about raising up people that are meek to prove his strength. It's not about whether if you were talented or if you good at something or not. The Lord can take anybody and make them be the man. Look at Esau, man. He's the basis of men. He don't got no talents, but the Lord put him on top.
Yep.
I got the next one. This is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 6. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand.
And hey, this is Paul speaking, man. He's getting ready, to go into the spirit world.
That's right. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course.
And yeah, man, Paul, man, he's a good example to follow after, man. You know, he finished his course, man. He fought that good fight of faith, man. You see the stories of how much hell he went through, man. Going to prison, the angels delivered him, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, man, and then those stories are real, man.
That's right.
That actually happened, man. You know.
That's right.
And hey, man, you saw how he overcame, man. Fought that good fight of faith. You know, we got to do the same, man. You know, fight that good fight of faith, man, and finish our course, man.
That's right.
I remember one time, it's a couple years ago, when we were still preaching. It was before the pandemic. We were preaching when we used to preach in downtown Chicago. I think it was State and Adams or whatever. But you know, all the camps were there, but now they're all scattered. But you know, at the end of the camp, you know, we all get together, and the elders of Chicago, you know, they'll say their fews and twos. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual advice. I remember one thing that Zaquan Malcolm told me, man. He's like, you know, hey, we're getting close to the finish line, man. Just you know, there's some brothers that, you know, getting weak, man. Just cross the finish line, man. Finish your course, finish it, man. Cross the finish line. We're almost there.
That's right.
Hold on, and that always stuck with me, man. You know, because, hey, man, everything we've been talking about for years, man, it's happening, man. We've seen the collapse of the dollar.
That's right.
All right, we've seen the beast system. All right, the Karagama system coming into play.
That's right.
All right, hey. You know, we've seen the rumors of war, man. We've seen everything come to pass, man. You know, all right, and hey, man, just time to go harder, man. Pick up them legs, man, and sprint, man. You know, just finish the course, man. Cross the finish line, man.
That's right, man. Because guess what? A critter's reward is less than nothing. Not only do you have to deal with the fact that you're not going to get the reward that you would have gotten if you finished, but you also got to carry the burden of the fact that you a quitter and that you quit in the race before you finished. Okay, and the scriptures talk about people holding their head down in the kingdom. All these 2/3 that end up not making it and got to get put on this altar, they're going to be in the kingdom too. Yeah, that's right. But they're not going to be in a good spirit. They're going to have their head down because they're going to have to face the fact that they didn't believe in the Lord. They gave up. They didn't have faith. And that's just talking about a regular 2/3. Don't be somebody that came and was breaking bread and dealing with the brothers and was so-called in the truth, and then you end up falling out. You're going to have the worst treatment and the worst punishment in the kingdom. Even with all of the assets, even with the position, even with being an Israelite, you still are going to have to carry that burden for eternity that you laid it down when all the chips was on the table instead of just pushing through and not having faith. And that's why having faith is so important. It's people that's been in fights and they was losing. They could have quit. But they went out, they end up knocking a dude out at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
That's happened before.
Yeah, one of my favorite fights was Julio Cesar Chavez versus the one that dude I got. Damn, forgot his name.
You talking about Pernell?
No, not Pernell Whitaker. It was a dude guy. Man, but Salaki, I forgot his name. You brothers probably, you know, I usually remember his name at the top of my mind, but basically during the 12 rounds of the fight, Julio Cesar Chavez, you know, was losing. You know, the dude was just outboxing him. You know, shoe shining him, and then at the 11th round, going into the 12th round, you know, his corner man is like, "Come on, Julio, come on, figure it out, man." In Spanish, you know, do it for your family, do it for your kids, man. Do it for your people.
That's right.
You know, hey, words are powerful, man.
That's right. And belief is powerful. Faith is powerful. See, that was a seasoned veteran. Chavez was a seasoned veteran at that time, and he knew that anything could happen. He knew that giving up before the fight was over would have been moot, because he could have still went out there and just not did nothing and gave up in his spirit, but he didn't do that. Same thing happened with Shane Mosley. He was fighting some dude, I forgot who it was, but he was down on the cards, and in the 12th round he ended up hitting the dude with some hot shit and knocking him out.
And with Julio Cesar Chavez, with this guy, Lowland, the name of the dude, the opponent would pop up in my mind, but at like the last 10 seconds of the fight, Julio Cesar Chavez lands on the straight right hand on his chin. He drops a guy, and you know, the guy, you know, he got up. He was all woozy.
Yeah.
You know, and man, that you know, like you saw the audience, you know, all the like the Instacrats, the Mexicans,
explode.
They were like, yeah, you know, because at first they had their hands on the crowd, like no, you know, but at the last minute he overcame, man. He found his strength, man, knocked the dude out, man.
That's right.
You know, hey.
Same thing with Sugar Ray Leonard when he was fighting was that Tommy Hearns, and the corner man told him, "You're blowing it, kid. You're blowing it." He was getting fucked up, about to pass out in the ring and everything because it was so hot in that motherfucker, man. Over 120 degrees in the ring, man, ready to pass out. And that trainer said something to him that activated him, man, and he went out there and he knocked him out in the next round, non-stop. I'm talking about flurries, just overwhelming them, man. And that's what it is, man. You got to have the faith to be able to do that, because guess what, man? The closer that we get to the end, man, the more perilous this road is going to be, the harder this road is going to be. You're going to take some losses out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see certain brothers that may have to lay their life down for this thing, and you're going to have to be able to push through that and know that it's for the right thing, and that you're going to see them on the other side, man.
Dang.
You really going to have, because that, fuck all this other shit, man. With you running out of money or whatever, the Lord gonna have you, man. If you really sincere, the Lord gonna have you on all of that stuff. But what you gonna do when you seeing brothers getting laid down, and you gotta either endure and push through that, or even like you said, like Paul was saying, and he had to go and lay his life down, he went up like a man and laid his life down, knowing in his heart that he was going to be in the kingdom and he was going to be good and go to the Lord after he got killed, man. You got to be able to do that. And it starts with belief. If you don't believe that you're doing the right thing, it's going to be easy for you to, oh, they killing motherfuckers for this? Man, I don't want to do this no more. I'm going to have to get it in your mind now. I mean, of course, we don't, Lord willing, we not one of the individuals that got to do that. But to get in your mind now, you might have to lay your life down for this, man. You might have to watch one of your brothers get laid down for this, man.
And hey, man, when Yahushua, when he died for Israel's sins, the election sins, when he had to bear his cross, people, when he was getting whipped, when he was getting spat on, punched, Yahushua, he had the vision, man,
Right.
He had the vision the whole time, like, hey, I'm doing this. It was hard, man. He was going through a lot of pain and hell, man.
That's right.
But and he was fighting, man. But he had that vision, man. I'm doing this for Israel's sake, man.
That's right.
For the elect, man.
That's right.
So they can get saved, man. I'm laying my laying my life down for the elect, man. And same thing with us, man. When we're going through hell, all right, hey, when that persecution comes at 110%, when Esau sends his agents out, whatever, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might get beheaded for this truth. You gotta have that vision. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hey, I'm gonna get the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's right, because they know who you are, man. They know who you are. They know who we are. You doing videos on your phone. You going out on the highways and byways. They know who you are. One of the brothers in the camp told me he was out one day and one of these small hats walked up on him, called him by name, shalawammed him, told him he knew who he was and everything, man. These people know who you are, man. Don't be surprised if it's somebody telling you that's watching you, because that's just how these Edomites get down. But guess what, man? It's about having it's about having that good mental fortitude. And like the brother said, when Yahushua had to get laid down, we don't want to make it seem like this is just everybody a tough guy and you don't feel nothing. Even Yahushua himself asked the Lord to stay his hand before he had to go and take that walk, man. Even he asked if he could be spared from having to deal with that, all right? So it's not about, I'm 100% the tough guy and I'm just... No, we understand, man. It's not, none of this is easy, man. It ain't. Tribulation is grievous, like the scriptures say, man. When you're going through it, it's not fun to deal with it, but you still gotta be able to big yourself up, to hype yourself up, to know that the Lord got you, and that's how you will be able to push through that and not quit and not give up.
Okay.
But let me finish this, because I know we're running on, take up all your memory on your phone and all that. But let's see, verse 7, I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which Yahweh the righteous shall give me at that day, and not only, or Salakia, not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
Yeah, man, and how it says that day, man, that proves the reincarnation. Hey, more than likely, hey, Paul's amongst us, man, in one of these camps, fighting for his crown of salvation, man.
That's
back in his lot, man.
That's right.
And it says, how does it say? Not only for me, for
not Salakia,
how does it work?
Not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
And yeah, man, hey, there's elect men out there, man, that are called into this, man.
That's right.
Special men that are fighting for their crown, man, fighting for salvation, man, hoping to make it, man, fighting their good fight of faith, man. And hey, man, like how the scripture says, hey, you gotta put on as the elect, man,
That's right. And we not did see, because a lot of you people, you so used to dealing with fraudulent motherfuckers that you can read something like that and it won't mean nothing to you. We not dealing with no fucking nigga on the block, man. Or no fucking Mexican or Puerto Rican off the block, man. This word is bond. This is not a lie. This is not something that is not going to happen. This is a fact. What he said is going to happen is going to happen, man. And that's a part of having that faith. You got to believe it, man. Let me get to the next one.
Well, yeah, man. Hey, fight that good fight of faith, man. Hey, keep them hands up, man, and fight back, man.
That's right.
Hey, we won't stop this bitch. How come? We gotta endure, man.
That's right.
Hey, it's getting closer, man. All right, closer than you think.
That's right.
You know, before you know it, man, we're gonna be in the midst of Jacob's trouble, man. And
We already really are. The Lord got a covering over brothers right now, because there's a lot of people that's fucked up out here. Make no mistake about it. Motherfuckers getting dropped every day. Motherfuckers is not eating every day no more.
Especially during the Passover week, man. A lot of people get killed, man.
That's right. That's
more
right.
More than usual, man.
And see, you know, it's certain things where you know you in the truth and you dealing with certain ailments and certain things, but see, since you got faith, it's easy for you to shoulder those burdens when your mind is in the right place. These people in the world, they can't take the same type of shots that somebody that's in the truth can take, man. They can't bite down and take certain shots, man. They'll get hit with some shit and get knocked the fuck out that somebody in the truth will be able to handle because of their faith, because they trust the Lord. These people that's in the world, they don't have nothing to lean on, man. When things go bad, they got they self to lean on, and that's it, man, because Esau ain't coming to help them niggas. They just got to deal with it, and mentally a lot of them can't handle it. But this Matthew chapter 8 and verse 24, and behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves, but he was asleep. And his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us, we perish. And he saith unto them, why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. And see, like we've been saying, it's easy when things ain't going right for you to get into that spirit of not having faith and believing that things are just going to go bad and we not going to make it. And of course, this is a teachable moment because, you know, all of the disciples that was on the boat with him, they not on Yahushai's level. They mighty men, but they wasn't on Yahushai's level. So it's understandable that they was worried about the storm at that point in time. But that's why Yahushai, he rose up, he showed them what the power of faith can do, and he calmed all that down, and they continued on their journey. But you gotta have that faith. You gotta believe. And that's what Yahushai was showing them. You can't think that the Lord is going to take you out here or there, because that will stop you from doing certain things that you might have to do. You know, a lot of people, even with like a job or something, Jacob say, well, you know, I was going out, but you know, they cracking down on, they looking on the internet and people getting told on for stuff they doing on the internet. I don't want to be on camera no more because I'll lose my job. You gotta have faith, and you gotta know that the Lord is not going to take your job away from you unless it's a job you don't need to have in the first place. Right. All of those type of scenarios fall under this, man. You gotta be able to take a shot and keep moving, man, and not get discouraged. Because it's a lot of things that can go wrong in a lot of ways. And as far as us being in the truth, you know, the demons know who you are, man. They're going to come at you hard because they know that you're in the truth. They're going to try you. And the book of Job tells you that anytime a demon or Satan or anybody like that come at you, it's because the Lord sent them to check you and see if you really going to hold it down or not, man. So you got to take all of these things that happen, every situation that you in, you got to look at it. The brother Dewaga always say it, man. You got to look at everything as like it's a test, man. That the Lord is testing you, man. Especially when things ain't going right. Because it ain't nothing to be on fire when everything is going great for you, man. It ain't nothing to be able to profess and claim to possess whatever it is that you doing when shit is going right. But how you going to act when it ain't going so smooth? You still going to be able to be on fire when shit is going bad in your life? When you ain't got nothing? You gonna be able to be on fire? It's certain brothers out here that don't even got a camp with them, man. They outside by themselves, man. Yeah. They can't even lean on Akim if they need they need a little jug, if they funds is fucked up and they need some help with the funds. I mean, of course, you know, we nationwide, so we'll help that brother, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no immediate, man, I need a couple twos and fews, I'm hurting right now. They out there by themselves, man. Faithfully every week. It's a brother, Ephraim, my brother in Puerto Rico, out there by himself every week, man. It's brothers in South America out there by themselves every week. It's a brother in New Jersey out there by himself every week, man. And they got to shoulder all of that, man. And, you know, certain of us are in positions like here in Chicago, we got a lot of brothers. And you got to even be more thankful for that. And that should be a faith booster for you, that it's brothers out here that don't have nobody to lean on besides the Lord in their immediate vicinity. And they doing what they got to do, man. Right. Cause this ain't something that's easy to just get up and go outside and do by yourself. You got to deal with all the scoffers. You got to be on point to be able to cut any false doctrine that come up there by yourself. You got to be able to do all of that. That's a heavy burden for a brother to be able to have to shoulder that, man. And it's, you know, especially in these places like South America, where all of these Pentecostal and Catholic motherfuckers think they know some shit. They gonna come trying you, man. And you got to be able to deal with that.
If you can get a scripture from me, Acts, I believe it was 14 and 22. It says, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yep, I got it right here. Yep. This is the book of Acts chapter 14 and verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith.
It says confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, man. And yeah, man, every time we do these videos, man, we go out on the highways and byways, man. We're out there exhorting your spirit, man, building you brothers up, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, there's be days, you know, I'll be low in the spirit, man. You know, I watch a little video. You know, I'm around brothers.
That's right.
You know, they say certain things, man, and it exhorts your spirit, man.
That's
you know, it lights your fire back up. You know, I'm gonna keep fucking fighting. You know?
That's right.
Fuck this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
You know, like how I say, hey, words are powerful, man. These words are powerful.
That's
man.
right.
The most powerfulest words ever, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, you be feeling low in the spirit. You be feeling like shit, man. You be around a brother. You know, he tell you some shit, man. It lights your spirit up, man.
That's right.
You know, it's one of my favorite scriptures too. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna start at the top of the scripture again. My bad though. Go ahead.
No, you good, bro. Hey, we're exhorting you brothers to continue in the faith, man. You know, motivating y'all, man.
That's right. That's right. This Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
And it says through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of Yahweh by Shema Shava, you know, the Most High, man. So, hey, tribulation, man, it means hardship, man.
That's right.
Trouble sometimes, man.
That's right. Guaranteed.
Ain't easy to do, man. So, hey, in order to get into the kingdom of heaven, man, hey, you're going to go through some shit, man. You're going to go through some hell.
That's right.
And as we get closer to the end, man, you know, a lot of us brothers, we're gonna be out here jobless, broke as hell.
That's right.
It's gonna get harder, man, and you gotta endure. You gotta hold on tight, man. You know, and it's gonna be hard, man, but it can be done, man.
That's right.
It's a fight, man.
That's right.
Fight. You know, fight,
That's
man.
right.
Stay focused, man. Know what you're fighting for, man. When you're going through hell, extreme hell, picture in your mind, hey, the kingdom of Yahshua, man. I'm fighting for my salvation, man.
That's right.
For my people, man. Look at our people, man. They're fucked up right now, man.
That's right.
And I hate when I go to a red light and you see a Jake with a fucked up back
it fucks you up, man. Seeing the kids out here with no fucking guidance. I was just telling Jake that out the line on Saturday when that kid did the dart and ran off. And you know this kid don't got nobody watching him or nothing. This little nigga walking around 95th Street on the south side of Chicago unattended to. Doing whatever the fuck he want to do, man. That shit, I'm tired of seeing that shit, man. That shit cuts you to the core. And yeah, the nigga, he might be a 2/3, whatever, bro. It's still Jake.
And just like how you see the fighters, man, a lot of boxers, man, you know, fighters, man, they come from poverty, man, and they fighting, you know, the way out of poverty, man, to get out the hood, to get their family out the hood, man. And same thing with us, man. We're fighting for salvation, man.
That's
to get you know, get saved on the first go around from those chariots, man. To escape the judgment that's about to come, man.
That's right.
That's what we're fighting for, man.
That's right.
You know. So hey, man, they keep fighting, Lakim. You know, stay focused, man. Stay locked in.
And make sure you stay encouraged too, man, because you know one thing that I learned off going out of town and meeting brothers from other camps, whether they come to Chicago or going out of town, there's certain individuals that I watch their videos a lot. And they never met me before, and we meet for the first time, and you'll tell them, man, brother, you make some heavy videos. You done really got me fired up. You done really helped me get through some hardships and some hard times by getting the exhortation from your videos. You don't know who life you making a difference in, man, or who life the Lord using you to make a difference in. Salakia, it's somebody that's waiting every day for you to upload your videos, man, or wherever you put them. Whether you do a video with another brother or whatever, it's brothers that's really looking forward to getting fed. It's sheep that's out here really looking forward to getting fed. You really are, the Lord is using us to really exhort and raise people up, like the scriptures are saying, confirming disciples. And so when you get down or you want to quit, you know, sometimes motivation of just I'm doing this for me may not be enough, but you got to think about everybody else too, man. It's people that's looking for you for guidance, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not, this ain't nothing that's light, man. This ain't no, we just putting videos on YouTube and, yeah, brother, well, you know, I know you saying that, but when I look at the views, it don't say but 0 views. Well, Esau cooking the books on that, man. Somebody watching. And if somebody ain't watching, the Lord watching.
Lord's watching.
You know what I'm saying? You got to really be, because you never know, man. Like I said, it's somebody will stumble on your video and that'll wake them up, man. And brothers will really, like brothers from Cleveland, for example. It was one of the first GMS videos that I seen was the brothers from Cleveland out there, man, wreaking havoc, man, calling his kingdom down, man. And when I first met him, I told him that, and they couldn't believe it, man. It was a faith boost for them, and not that they bragged or boasted in it, but it's something that makes you go harder when you know that what you saying is really helping somebody, man.
Well, that was it today. Anything else?
Shit, we can close it out.
But yeah, with all that, man, hey, fight that good fight of faith, man. Keep on fighting, Akim. We won't out this bitch. All honors, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect Akim.
That's right.
And salutations to the few sincere Aqua. Till next time, Shalom, Ababa Ba,
Kwam
Yasharala.
Yasharala.